game, but they saying welcome to the second level. Second level gaming. Second level.
So on Xbox, there's not very much happening in the world of Xbox. There is a total of, well, technically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things got released. One of those things is Tom Clancy's The Division Premium Credits Edition, which I don't really count. So there's a total of 4 games that got released. So it made it real easy to figure out.
It's like that a lot, isn't it? Lately, I feel like Xbox is slacking a little bit with the indies and stuff.
I think they have a lot getting ready for Scorpio. I think they want to make sure that launch is going to be, because not that the Xbox One S is, because Xbox One S and Xbox One I think have picked up momentum, but I think they're putting all their eggs in the Scorpio basket, and I'm sure they're going to come up with something that we don't know about that's third party for E3. But that being said, yes, it is extremely light. I'm not gonna say it's not, because we've got literally 4 games.
We've struggled almost every week with the Xbox new releases. So most of them have been multi-platform, to be fair.
Yeah. This one is multi-platform. Let's start with Vikings, Wolves of Midgard. It is a $60 game. Here's your description. Fear the wolves. They are cold, they are hungry, and they will stop at nothing to survive Ragnarok. Legend has it, when the coldest winter descends, the Jotun will return to take their vengeance against the gods of Asgard. The world is on the road to perdition, and the fate of Midgard hangs in the balance. But when the fire and the frost gods begin to merge with their armies, they can encounter the clan of the Ulfung.
Where is it?
Ulfung.
Ulfung.
The Wolves of Midgard. That's what it is. Bloody but unbowed following the destruction of their village, their notorious band of ostracized Viking warriors are determined to seize their destiny and save the world. As a clan chief, you must save Midgard from the complete annihilation and spearhead the charge to vanquish the fiendish creatures of Fimbulwinter.
You're having a hell of a time with that, right?
You can't make up these words. These are real words that they're
Viking words.
Fimbulwinter.
No less.
The action RPG Vikings, Wolves of Midgard, takes you to the shores of Midgard. Thank you. That was not obvious. A world based upon the mythology and the history of the Vikings, but with a fantasy twist. Ooh. Battle the fearsome Jotun, hordes of terrifying and undead monstrosities, and the beasts of Ragnarok as you strive to survive the growing cold that threatens...
Are you saying Ragnarok?
Ragnarok.
Yeah, Ragnarok.
That makes more sense.
Growing cold that threatens to end all life forever. God, this description
Ragnarok is like Viking hell.
It is. Well, isn't that's from Thor too?
Valhalla is like Viking hell, and Ragnarok is Viking hell.
That's how I know this from Thor. Master mighty weapons, including sword and shield, two-handed hammers, dual-wielded axes, and swift bows. Earn blood in battle to offer in tribute. Earn blood in battle to offer in tribute to the gods.
To offer in tribute to the gods.
It shouldn't be offered a tribute to the gods.
It's just really bad English. Yeah, keep going. That's a hell of a fucking description, by the way. That's like your whole phone screen.
Oh, it still goes.
Oh, wow.
To enhance the devastating spell powers and other special unlockables. Fantasy meets Norse mythology.
I'm already annoyed at this point. I don't want to buy this.
Travel the realms of the earthly Midgard's freezing Niflheim.
That's correct. Niflheim is correct.
Yeah. And boiling Valheim. Either as a fierce Viking warrior or a merciless shield maiden. The deadly Fimbulwinter withstand the deathly colds and protect yourself from exposure to the nature's wrath in order to survive. Tribute to the gods, collect blood from the fallen enemies, and sacrifice at the altar and gain gifts from the gods to enhance your powers. Berserker Rage. Let your anger take hold, activating your rage mode to overwhelm your enemies in thirsty combat.
Are you bored yet reading this?
The active combat. Perfect your skills with each weapon. I'm just not going to finish. It's made by Calypso Media. Man. It's a long thing. It's co-op online. It's a role-playing game. It's about Vikings and gods. And it's
tip.
It's a for developers. Don't make your description that long.
Don't make your description that long. Just describe like the basics of the game and then give us some bullet points to cool shit we can do. That's all we need. And a trailer will say everything that could possibly say. That is far too much attention paid to the story.
Can we contrast that to the next release, which is a big one for this week?
Go for it.
Oh, hi Wheezy.
I'm excited.
RBI Baseball 17, you know. The big game that comes out, you know, the MLB The Show came out on PlayStation. We have to have something on Xbox. RBI Baseball 17 returns with fast-paced, high-octane, picked-up-and-play baseball action. Take control of your game with reactivating pitching and batting in the 4 momentum decisions, RBI Baseball is packed with 30 authentic baseball parts, advanced stat tracking, season game sims, and roster updates throughout the season. Your breakout MLB season is here. You better come to play.
What does RBI stand for?
Runs batted in.
Okay.
It's a baseball term.
Isn't RBI like an old baseball game? I feel like it used to be on like the older machines.
Probably.
Yeah. RBI Baseball, huh? That's a big one.
It's a big one. That's where we're running into. And then the next one, I'm not even going to try and pronounce it.
This is also a multi-platform.
Anoxemia. I can't English, guys. It's $8. This is another doozy of a description, so bear with me.
Strap in.
It was supposed to be a simple mission. Your description's not simple. All I had to do was collect some samples from the contaminated area under the sea. As soon as I left the ship, everything went wrong. Communications were lost and my submarine crashed on the ocean floor. I survived, but my oxygen's running low and I can't contact anyone for help. All I can do is move forward with Operations Drone as my only companion. Trouble is, it's been acting sort of weird lately. Almost as if trying to sabotage my mission. Ooh. Anoxia, whatever, is a story-driven exploration game that puts you in control of scientist Dr. Bailey and his Operations Drone. ATMA. That's the name of the drone, I'm guessing. Search the ocean floor as you discover and extract samples from the bowels of the underwater caves. Danger lurks in each passageway, from poison drifts to powerful ocean currents, mines left over from the war, and mobile machines running haywire. There's also the ever-present risk of running out of oxygen. Fortunately, ATMA can help guide you.
Can I stop you a second? I hate games where you run out of oxygen. I hate it. It reminds me of Sonic, for a start, which is like everyone's childhood fucking nightmare. But also, like I tried to play that Adrift the other day, and the whole game you're trying to find oxygen. It's fucking annoying. I just if they do
it where it's
if it's for like a section of the game, that's one thing. But the whole game,
like Subnautica has it. And I think that makes sense because you're going underwater, but you also have the ability to build things to go underwater, like bases and all that, to get. So
you can eventually stop having to rely on. Or
you can pull pipes from the surface down, so it's a logical sense. So some games, if they do it right, yes, but yes, I agree. In general,
it's annoying.
If I have to focus more on getting oxygen,
it's like
then
the escort mission of FPS games. Yes. Don't do it.
Yes. Where was I? Here we go.
Breathing.
Assuming you can find them, that is. Oh wait, yeah. Fortunately, 80 minutes help to guide your destination using a few special tools and upgrades, assuming you can find them, that is. The world of Anoxemia is both breathtaking and perilous. The seas are quiet most of the time, but as soon as you see a flashing light or hear a noise echoing from the distance, you know it's time to run. Of course, there are some dangers you just can't run from. Dangers you don't even know exist. Dangers from within. Key features: unique sci-fi horror story that unfolds while you play. Explore 35 plus levels, unique underwater terrain. Find and equip several different items and upgrades. Solve puzzles that are real quick reflexes and clever thinking. Voice narrated, gives insights to the main story and thoughtful characters. So this game is reminded me when we watched the trailer. It reminded me of a really bad the Insomniac game.
It looks shit, doesn't it?
Can't think of what it's called. Song of the Deep.
That's what it was. Nice on your memory there.
Yeah.
Song of the Deep mixed with Echo, which I guess Song of the Deep is like Echo anyway.
But it's a real bad version.
It doesn't look great.
I would say don't pick this one up.
I don't want to be mean to it because we've not played it, so let's not just be those guys that say, "Oh, it looks shit, don't get it." But it looks shit. Don't make your mind up if you want to get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, me personally, there's nothing about this game that looks redeeming. I mean, it's not like awful. It's not like the style is amazing, the aesthetic is amazing, the music looks amazing. Like the fact you're underwater, the gameplay is meh. But like, I mean, if you want to be dabbling around getting oxygen under the water and stuff, it doesn't look. There's a better version of this type of game that came out this week on PlayStation.
Let's head over to PlayStation
and talk about.
Look at that segue. We didn't plan that.
All right, so you have RBI Baseball, sir. Well, I'll tell you what I got.
You have the real baseball game.
I have MLB The Show 17.
Which, let's be fair, somebody who's not played a baseball game in a long... Like, I played the 2K series. That was mine, and then I played a few... Because I was a big baseball fan growing up. I don't know if you've played baseball games very often. But MLB The Show, I got MLB 16 when it was on sale not too long ago. And holy crap.
You don't like it?
I understand the hype.
Oh,
it's amazing.
Graphically, it always looks very impressive. I have played baseball games to add to your thing. I only played them on the PS3 though. I haven't played any.
Play 2000 was my jam back then. Sammy Sosa was on the cover.
I just can't do sports games.
Oh, I can, as you know. But no,
FIFA, but that's about it.
I feel like if you if you want the best baseball experience possible, this is the game to get.
That's the general consensus, and shout out to Roger on this one. Yeah. So MLB The Show 17 delivers the most realistic and personal baseball gaming experience on consoles this year. The show offers exciting gameplay improvements and a greater ability to personalize your baseball experience. Bullet points. See, this is how you do a fucking description.
Yes.
Road to the Show. Take complete control in our RPG mode with new opportunities to make decisions on and off the field that change the path of your career. Retro mode. A retro sim-inspired gameplay experience that pays homage to the classic baseball games many of us grew up on. That makes me
happy.
That's cool.
Because NHL 15 did that, and I love the retro mode in that game.
Yeah, good times. New ways to play, now with new managerial and gameplay options that provide different levels of acceleration to progress your franchise while maintaining the control you want to. Sounds like a bit of a managerial thing. Like, what was the football version of that? Championship Manager? Ever play that?
No.
God, I knew some people that were obsessed in that. Year-to-year saves. No need to start over your Road to the Show career or franchise from 16 when you can bring them into the show 17 with year-to-year saves. Awesome. Your saves in 17 will carry over to 18, so play without worry of losing your progress.
So one of my complaints I have with a lot of sports games, as somebody who plays them pretty much constantly, is when I buy the new game, that franchise that I just spent, I don't know, maybe, I'm going to say 5 years, like 5 in-game years on, no longer exists in the new game. Because the reason I do that is because the people come in draft, like the NBA, you get the draft and the new players show up on the team, and I was like, that kind of makes sense because people have been shuffled around already. Baseball's not as big because the draft doesn't mean as much because people don't get drafted straight to the major leagues to go to the minor leagues.
Plus, it probably just follows along when you get the new game. You have your old team, but if you want to join the draft, you can.
Yeah. But it'll be interesting to see if this then makes other games do that. But that's always been my big concern or complaint with sports games is buying it every year is like, well, I already have this franchise. Yes, you have more bells and whistles, but I've already dedicated the time into this and keep it going.
That's one of the reasons I don't buy sports games is this.
I buy them every.
If they make it so you can swap over year to year, I buy
them every 2 years. That's
a good cycle
every 2
for a
years.
sport game. If you ever go to like a secondhand place, they have so many sports games.
Unless the game sucks. I bought Madden this year because last year sucked.
There you go.
And this year's actually pretty good.
So that's MLB 17. That's the big one this week for PlayStation. Moving on, one of the bigger indie games that came out recently. This is a very beautiful looking game, and it also it has me like right on the tippy toes of purchasing it. So the game is Rain World, and Rain World was part of the Play Collective this week. So the Play Collective, if you don't remember, is basically Sony hyping up like 4 to 6, I can't remember, different indie games that they gave you a pre-order discount on if you chose to pre-order and put your faith in the game, but then they're $20 when they get released, and they're solid indie games. We have some good ones.
We did some last year. Like I think Abzu was one we got on it.
Yeah, Abzu
Bound.
They're solid. They're usually some of the better indie games out there. Rain World is no exception. So here's the cool.
Our buddy Jordan's currently playing it.
Oh yay! Here's one of the cool things about Rain World is that the character that you are is called, or is rather, species-wise, you ready? Slug cat. I'm going to give you a second to picture that in your head. Well, you'll find out. So you are a slug cat. The world around you is full of danger, and you must face it alone. Search for food and shelter between torrential downpours that threaten to drown all life. Discover new ecosystems teeming with mysterious creatures. Climb through the bones of a fallen civilization and evade cunning predators that adapt to catch you. Find your family before death finds you. Inspired by the simplicity of 16-bit classics, this survival platformer requires fast-paced sneaking to catch your own prey and elude ravenous predators. Grab your spear and brave the industrial waste, but be wary of the many pitfalls and traps that litter the broken landscape. Here are your bullet points. Again, done right. Sneak, climb.
Put it all in the cluster.
I love it. Sneak, climb, and pounce your way through an exotic ecosystem full of hidden secrets and undiscovered dangers. Procedurally generated animation gives Slugcat a natural fluidity of movement and unique weight. Adaptive enemy AI enables creatures to remember you, and procedural design and individualistic AI, every playthrough is a unique challenge. So those are really kind of cool bullet points for this style of a game. The fact that creatures remember you is kind of dope. But I've seen the trailer for this, and I am really on the fence about it. Like, I want to get it real bad. $20. I'm not like I know I sound like a goddamn Scrooge right now. I get it, but for me, this is an experience that if it doesn't knock it out of the park, I'm going to play like 20 minutes and never touch it again. It has to knock it out of the park. So it looks great. I'm definitely considering it. I also kind of want to wait and see if there's any sales on it going forward. But the style is beautiful. The enemies creepy. It reminded me a little bit of Limbo, but like a colorful Limbo. And the art style, it is pixelated in design, but it's definitely got its own unique flavor. It's not overly pixelated. It's kind of, they're using pixels, but they are so dense with it that it is quite a beautiful game to look at. So that's Rain Worlds. That's your play collective for this week, and also well worth your time. And then lastly for this week, we have a big one. So this is for you Kingdom Hearts fans that have been waiting for this. I just picked up 2.8 the other day, which is kind of the ones that were on the Vita that got a HD remaster, and then there's like a movie in there too. And this is the rest of the series. So
this is
Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 and 2.5 Remix is an HD remastered collection of 6 unforgettable Kingdom Hearts experiences available for the first time in the PlayStation 4. The HD collection features, bear with me, they're stupid names. Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, Kingdom Hearts RE Chain of Memories, Kingdom Hearts 358/2 Days HD Remastered Cinematics, Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix, and Kingdom Hearts Recoded HD Remastered Cinematics. Key features: celebrate 15 years of Kingdom Hearts with this essential collection. Remember and relive 6 adventures from Kingdom Hearts Dark Seeker Saga before the release of the highly anticipated Kingdom Hearts 3. Experience the magic of Kingdom Hearts. If you are new to the franchise, Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 and 2.5 Remix is the perfect opportunity to start wielding your Keyblade to save the Disney worlds from darkness. And it is a 50 gigabyte minimum save size, so that's pretty hefty. But
every one of those titles reminds me of Final Fantasy. As I feel about Final Fantasy was like Final Fantasy.
Well, it is. It's half Final Fantasy, half Disney. That's Kingdom Hearts, man.
But I was saying just the names of the games.
Yeah, they're like really stupid.
Final Fantasy 10, 10-2.
The 358/2 days is stupid. The worst one is Dream Drop Distance is one that's on the 2.8, which is just a silly name for a game. It's Japanese wording for games. I'm sorry, Japan. You're just weird. I love you. I do. You're like the one country I want to go to more than anywhere in the world, but you're fucking weird. So, Kingdom Hearts, $50 on that. So,
that's a lot for 50.
Yeah, it's a lot for 50. 6 games for $50. That's less than $10 a game.
Math.
And yeah, I know, right? And I am actually considering picking this up. I've been weighing it. Now, Persona 5 is out next week, and that's like exciting for me, big time. But this game, I wanted to get this so that I could play 2.8 after I've played through these, because I loved Kingdom Hearts, and I know that you would love Kingdom Hearts. It's all fucking Disney.
I watched Kat play it.
Yeah,
and
it's
it
a good time.
Intrigued.
It's a good time. So basically Kingdom Hearts, the 1.5, 2.5 Ultimate Super Mega Edition, that's not the real name, by the way, is out this week on PSN alongside Rain World and MLB 17. So not a poor week for gaming, but definitely a holdover week. So yeah, that's your new releases for Xbox and PSN this week, which leads us into the game.
Yes.
It ain't no game, but they